This is a story about a family torn apart by radicalisation, about twin sisters from Manchester who ran away to Syria to marry Islamic State fighters, and an elder brother who also fell into violent extremism. This is their family home in Chorlton, which Zara and Salma Helani left behind to go to the jihadi battlefields. The girls since used to spread IS propaganda, becoming Britain's most notorious jihadi brides.
I moved to England when I was 9 years old.
There has been less focus on their elder brother Ahmed. He's suspected of joining up with jihadists in Somalia and Syria. He's subject to an exclusion order, banned from returning to Britain. But we got a tip-off that he's back in Europe and tracked him down. We found him living freely in Denmark on the outskirts of the city of Aarhus. This is who he's accused of fighting with. Al-Shabaab, a militant group in Somalia allied to Al-Qaeda. Sources also say he travelled to Syria and associated with jihadists there. We tried to speak to Ahmed Helani off camera. Assalamu alaikum, we said, the traditional Muslim greeting. His response, if you're not Muslim, don't say that. He refused to answer questions. This is the mosque he's been attending in Aarhus, where leaders have been accused of encouraging young men to fight in Syria. Ahmed Helani has been attending this mosque.
It's just the last maybe 20 days, not before.
The mosque is now working with Danish police to rehabilitate returnee fighters.
We give a very clear message to our people here in the mosque that we are a part of this country and we don't accept by any way to destroy this society we live in.
In Denmark, returnee fighters can face arrest or imprisonment, but the focus has been on integrating them back into everyday life. Ahmed Helani is a Danish citizen. That's why the British authorities can ban him from re-entering the UK. But should someone deemed so dangerous in Britain be free to roam the streets of Europe? The police here declined to speak to the BBC about the case. The mayor of Aarhus insists returnee fighters are under surveillance.
Some of these people obviously have committed crimes, but if we can't prove it, we can't send them to prison. And if that's not possible, we need to do everything in our power to make sure that they're reintegrated into society.
The tracking of terror suspects is a growing challenge for security services. The BBC understands that Ahmed Helani is being monitored. He may have returned to Europe, but his sisters are seemingly committed to Islamic State. The Helani family torn apart by radicalisation.